anything. I should be okay with anything in this world, but when I know that whatever happens, it does not happen for the best of that person, of that thing, now I have a duty to go and address that. That's why if you see me walking down, and if you see a piece of shard of glass or a nail or something, I'll always pick it up because I don't want it to hurt someone. But I'm okay with it being there, mentally. But I know that's going to hurt someone, so I pick it up because that's my duty. So we need to be very careful about where do you draw the line between duty and responsibility and our emotional attachment to things. Why is it important that we clear this emotional attachment? I'll give you the answer to that very quickly and I conclude, I promise. This emotional attachment, we'll cover it again on another day, this emotional attachment blinds you. Okay? When you have this emotional attachment, now you have a vested interest in the outcome of that situation. So then you can't say, I'm doing everything I'm doing for the other person. Even as a parent, I appeal to you parents, and I share this with you with utmost respect, because I know how much you do and how much you strive as parents to do the best you can. But remember, if you are a parent with defilements what? Ignorance and attachment. Desire, aversion and delusion. If you are a parent with aversion, desire and delusion, ignorance and attachment, you are not the best parent to your child. You cannot be. Because in every outcome, in every situation, you will have a desired outcome. And sometimes to achieve that, you might even go as far as doing what is not right for your child. Because the mind individually has to work on self-preservation before it does to others. But once the mind realizes that I am not a self, this is simply a mind, at that point the mind has no vested interest or an agenda for self-preservation. There is no self to preserve. And then from that point forward, anything and everything is done to help other minds to free themselves from this self-preservation mode. That's the way it works. So if you want to be a good parent, work on your defilements. That they won't teach you in a parenting class. That they teach you here. So if you want to be a good parent, come here. If you want to be a good teacher, come here. If you want to be a good doctor, come here. If you want to be a good lawyer, come here. If you want to be a good engineer, come here. If you want to be a good professional, come here. Come here meaning? Not here. Come to the Dhamma. The Dhamma has the answer to all this. Because once you understood the Dhamma, once you have understood the Dhamma, now you are free. If you want to be a good friend, where should you be? In the Dhamma. If you forsake the Dhamma and you try and be a good mother, a good father, a good friend, I won't trust you as a good friend. If say someone walks up from the street and says, imagine that was my best friend from my lay life, okay? He comes up to me and says, you are my machang from before, so I want to be with you and I want to help you and I want to look after you, right? I will be there for you. I won't touch him with a barge pole. I will trust you more than him. Why? Because I trust the Dhamma. Because he will come to me with a vested interest. In every situation, he will have an outcome that he will want. Whereas now you have been immersed in the Dhamma. You are drenched in the Dhamma. You are now free from those self-preservation antics that you used to have. Many of them. Maybe there are some still remaining, but many of them you are now free from. Therefore, if ever you come and offer something to me, I know that this is done not to free yourself from your agendas. That's why if you want to trust a friend with the Dhamma. That's why they're called noble friends. So you can have noble friends, you can have noble mothers, you can have noble fathers, noble teachers. Yeah? For that, you have to be noble. And nobility is achieved through the Dhamma.